everything for my home.
Ghost of Tsushima is a beautiful game from 2020 developed by Sucker Punch Productions. And honestly, I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I do now. I have never played this game until recently, so I was going in completely fresh. At the start, I had some trouble really getting into it. Something about the flow didn't immediately hook me. But as I progressed through Act 1, everything clicked, and now I'm all in. One thing that took me a while to get used to was the combat. Initially, you don't have access to multiple stances. You have to unlock them by defeating enough bosses in Mongol camps. But once I started gaining more stances, combat became a whole new experience. Adapting my stance based on enemy types has become a second nature. And honestly, that's one of the most satisfying parts of the game. Each stance is specifically designed to counter a certain enemy type. Water stance is great against shielded enemies, while wind stance is effective against spearmen. Stone stance works well against swordmen, and moon stance is the best for dealing with brutes, though I haven't unlocked that one yet. This system adds a strategic element to every fight, making each encounter feel dynamic and rewarding. The flow of combat, parrying, dodging and slicing through Mongols feels incredibly smooth once you get the hang of it. But let's talk about something I'm not that impressed with: the parkour. Okay, I know that parkour isn't really a major focus in this game, like it is in, for example, Assassin's Creed, but still it feels a bit basic. Coming from someone who has always loved Assassin's Creed, at least the older games, the last few haven't really been my thing, I have to say Ghost of Tsushima's movements and climbing feel pretty basic. It gets the job done, but it lacks the fluidity and responsiveness of Assassin's Creed's parkour system. Now okay, I wouldn't say that it's bad, it's just serviceable. On the other hand, one thing I really enjoy is liberating Mongol camps. I can't quite put my finger on what makes it any different from similar mechanics in other games, but it just feels better designed. Maybe it's the way each camp is structured and how you can approach them in many different ways, like stealth, full combat, or a mix of both. Either way, it's incredibly satisfying to take down an entire camp and see the area reclaimed by the people of Tsushima. Now, Act 1's story. Spoilers ahead if you haven't played it yet, even though this game has been out for like 5 years. Okay, I really enjoyed it. The betrayal of Ryuzo, the leader of the Straw Hats, caught me completely off guard. I did not see that coming at all. It added a really nice layer to the story, because up until then, Jin's biggest conflict was mostly external. The Mongols, his uncle's expectations, the whole honor versus ghost debate. But this was personal. The boss fight against Ryuzo was a highlight for me. It wasn't the hardest fight in the game, but I died more times than I'd like to admit. It was a fun challenge, and the emotional weight behind it made it even better. Even though Ryuzo frustrated me, I kinda get where he's coming from. He felt cornered and he made his choice. A bad one, sure, but a human one. And then there are the open world activities. Things like slicing bamboo, following foxes to Inaru shrines, or literally just taking a relaxing bath. They are simple, but surprisingly enjoyable. I wouldn't say they are groundbreaking, but they add to the immersion and it gives the world a more lived-in feel. So yeah, Act 1 was a journey. It started slow for me, but by the end I was completely invested. The combat is fantastic, the story is engaging, and while the parkour isn't great, it doesn't ruin the experience. On top of that, liberating Mongol camps is genuinely fun and well designed. I'm really excited to see where the story goes next. So, let me know if you had a similar experience with Act 1, or if you were hooked right from start. And if you've played further ahead, please no spoilers, but does it keep getting better? Let me know. Drop your thoughts in a comment below, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and maybe I see you in the next video. Bye everyone.